We're in Tacoma, Washington. It is the Tacoma Dome. It's February the 12th. Yep. 2004. Sorry, and I was doing the math in my head. I was like, is the pay-per-view on Valentine's Day? No, it's the day after Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we're close.
Yes. It's because I've gotten so accustomed to the beautiful Saturday night pay-per-view that I was like, wait, is it on Saturday?
No, it doesn't get like that for another 20 years, brother.
That is correct. So we open up with the five-time WCW champion and current Alpha Entertainment Worldwide Television Champion, Booker T. He is defending his championship against the Tough Enough 3 winner, Matt Cappotelli. Woo. At one point, while Matt Cappotelli is wrestling Booker T, he gets dumped to the outside and gets attacked by Spike Dudley, his former teammate, former running mate, and Spike, so Booker is distracting the referee. We'll say it's Nick Patrick for the sake of argument.
Yeah.
Spike tells Bubba and Devon to hit a 3D. They jump the barricade, and the referee when he turns around, he sees Cappotelli's down, starts counting him out. Matt Hardy, Mark Jindrak, Val Venus, and Johnny the Bull, they come out. So 3 of the 4 run after the Dudleys.
Yeah.
But Matt stays behind, and he picks up Matt.
Matt picks up Matt.
So, okay, Hard Body Hardy picks up Matt Cappotelli.
There you go.
And is trying to coach him up, trying to get him in the right mindset to get back in there and win the television title off of Booker T. So Cappotelli, who is a very heartfelt wrestler, a very driven competitor, does get back in the ring, but only to eat a scissors kick
and that for him
and get pinned. And so what this is doing
be that way sometimes.
Is it keeps Booker on
his winning streak.
It continues the momentum of the Dudleys, and it shows that the Iron Addicts, while they are much in love with themselves,
can lock in when needed.
Exactly. So as Booker enters the backstage area, Josh Matthews comes up to him with a microphone, puts it in his face, and Booker is trying to brush him off, says, I'm done. I did my business for the night.
Did what you gotta do.
And so Matthews says to Booker, you didn't hear? And he's like, what? Lance Storm has already said that he's challenging you, Book, next week on Smackdown. And Booker T says, tell me you didn't just say that. And so this is to bring all of the best first generation conflict to a head and just do things differently, basically. So normally I do my bleed over segments out at ringside. This time the in-ring segment continued in the backstage area. Speaking of the backstage area, as Booker is upset and frustrated with Josh Matthews, we see that the Iron Addicts and the Dudleys are fighting their way. They had started in the crowd, now they're back in the back, and they're fighting their way out to the front.
I always love when they fight in a circle like that.
While the hands are being thrown, Hardy was still out at ringside, so he's like, hey guys, you're back.
Hey, what's up? Good to see you.
It's just chaos, but instead of security, there's no security this time. Not like in the past. No, we actually have a very important person who has both power and enjoyment, and that is Sheriff Stone Cold. He rides his ATV out, and he chases off all of the non-active competitors. So in ring,
you ain't in this match, you out of here.
So in ring is Magic Mark Jindrak and Dastardly Spike Dudley, but everybody else is being chased off by
an ATV.
By an ATV, and Stone Cold, he stops at the ramp, he grabs the mic and he says, "You're all out of here," and so then he puts the mic down and keeps driving off. And so in ring, Mark Jindrak and Spike Dudley are going at it because of the Dudleys taking out Mark Jindrak before the trios match last week.
Indeed.
And so Magic Mark Jindrak does score a victory.
Holy crap.
Because Spike Dudley does not have the backup of his two bigger brothers.
That makes sense. But still, it just doesn't sound right. Him winning a match.
Yeah, well, I like Mark Jindrak, and I just want to use this to emphasize Spike's reliance
on his brothers.
Correct. Thank you for being here at Mr. Super Oz. This video is going out, and this channel only exists because I, Oz, founded Gamble Comics, which first release was Everlasting Survivors, a 68-page graphic novel called All Day Long. Available now. Follow the link in the description that will take you to gamblecomics.com. While there, you can get hats, shirts, posters, much more, but most importantly, the story itself. We cut to break. We need to pay some bills.
Commercial back in.
When we come back, I don't know if somebody in the truck was mistiming things or if we're just being insulting, but we see Jamie Noble is already halfway down the ramp, almost to the ring. But Taz and Michael Cole, they're even putting it over. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, headstrong Jamie Noble is making his way out to take on the Intercontinental Champion Rey Mysterio. Before Jamie can even get into the ring, who's that jumping out the sky?
R.E.Y.
The big entrance, all of the pomp, all of the circumstance.
Back in the day when Rey still had 2 knees.
This is an all-time classic match between these two guys. They just know how to deliver. And this is basically SmackDown's answer to Tajiri versus Ultimo Dragon.
We love it. We love to see that.
It is given all the time in the world to flourish and show off guys who are great at what they do.
Ooh, in fact, I got a great finish for this match. Actually, I think I have it on video that I can actually show you.
Okay, I like that. I like that a lot.
Basically, so when Jamie Noble and Rey Mysterio had a match in real life,
yes,
Jamie Noble had actually thrown Rey overhead. Rey bounced off the second rope and jumped back into a West Coast pop.
I like that. That's beautiful.
And I will see if I can find that because I'm pretty sure I saved that somewhere in here. But I just wanted to pitch that up.
I love it because Rey Mysterio does win and Jamie Noble continues his downward spiral.
Hate to see it, poor guy.
So, we see the Masters of Discipline make their way out to the ring. And while Rey has departed ringside, Jamie is still sitting there sulking, like in the corner.
Oh.
And out comes the LLC. This time it is Danny Holiday, it is Doug Basham, and they are teaming with Billy Kidman. Kidman is able to get the victory over Kung Fu Naki, and all throughout the match, the great orator JBL is putting over his guys while he is ringside. It's almost, he doesn't have a megaphone like Jimmy Hart, but it's like the good old days of Jimmy Hart, who would just keep running his
yell
mouth
at all times.
Exactly. So post-match, we hear the music of the former Team Extreme Tornado champions, that being the Towering Titans, and all of them.
Here it is.
That being... Oh, that's a beautiful finish.
Isn't it?
So all of them, that being Test, A-Train, Big Show, John Heidenreich, and Matt Morgan, come out. But as they're coming out, the LLC throw Jamie into the ring and exit through the crowd. The Towering Titans beat up Jamie Noble, Kung Fu Naki, Aikido Sakota, and Muay Thai Yang. But out come the coin owners, the Team Extreme Tornado champions, that being Total Reigns,
the world.
Saren Moore, and Hurricane Helms. Yeah, this was just pure chaos, crazy fun action.
Everybody fighting. Everybody, honestly, what it should be.
So as the Towering Titans exit to not throw hands with Koinonis, Big Show picks up a mic, the same one that Stone Cold had dropped off his ATV, and he says the LLC might think that they stand for championships, but I'm laying it out now. The Towering Titans are where we are the alphas of Alpha Entertainment Worldwide.
I like that.
So after that segment, we get our cruiserweight champion Chavo Guerrero defending against a very underutilized talent, and that's my own fault. I blame me. I blame nobody other than me.
Well, there's only 2 people you could blame. It was either me or you.
Well, it's me. It's my fault. So Paul London, who
wow.
who I have not used nearly enough, if at all, challenges Chavo Guerrero because Chavo wants to prove that Billy Kidman could have been a defending champion but just wasn't. And so Chavo defends against Paul London, and he retains the Cruiserweight title.
With the Gory Bomb?
Yes. With a gory special.
Love it. Love it.
As Chavo is leaving, he crosses paths with Eddie Guerrero because our closing segment is a one-on-one, a face-to-face between Eddie Guerrero and Brock Lesnar to set up No Way Out this Sunday on pay-per-view, February the 15th, 2004. The fact is, this is every verbal exchange that was thrown between these two guys.
In real life.
And how Eddie says his only addiction is winning, competition, wrestling, yes. And so Eddie looks like $1 million. He speaks like he's a top guy, and Brock just looks like a monster that he is. They don't actually touch this time. That's the reason I had so many physical altercations before.
Yep.
So
that's why I had Brock be very dominant on Raw.
And I'm gonna have Austin have it laid out that Austin said that if they touch, the match is off. And so, of course, Brock doesn't want that to happen, and Eddie wants to prove himself. So the show ends with these two eye-to-eye, face-to-face, and everybody ready to see them go at it at No Way Out.
Let's go.
Thank you. Great.